today we are going to be trying to make bread because we have a bread maker. I think that's what it's called. Calvin. Sorry, my dog's trying to eat everything in my room. But we're going to be trying to make bread, and it's not my mom's first time, but it's been a while since she made it, so she says she's a little rusty, but it's my first time. So let's get on to the video, and you guys can see me either have it work and be good, or it's gonna be a fail. So let's get on to the video. Welcome to my famous kitchen. It's pretty famous, and what I'm gonna tell you guys first is the ingredients. So I'll start off by telling you what ingredients, because that's what you put in first. You put butter, vegetable oil, and the vegetable oil is in the recipe. The butter is optional. It says in the booklet on the helpful hints area that putting butter helps make your bread last longer. So we're gonna do half butter and half vegetable oil, and then we're also going to be doing milk. And then for dry ingredients, we have salts, sugar, we have dry bread machine instant yeast, and then we have flour too, and my mom ahead of time sifted this because it says to sift it. So the first thing I want us to do is to start by doing the dry ingredients. The thing that we're doing is the wet ingredients. I accidentally said dry ingredients, but I pre-measured all of them. We have water, butter, milk, and then vegetable oil. So we have a cup and 3 tablespoons of milk. We have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, a cup and 3 tablespoons of water. So we're just gonna pour all the wet ingredients first right into the bread pan. Is to add in like all the dry ingredients. So with this we have 2 tablespoons of sugar, then we have 1.5 tablespoons of salt, and then we're going to be doing 3 1/4 cups of white flour. We're gonna not do that. And again, my mom sifted this already because it needs to be sifted, not softed. So yeah, cue the time lapse while I pour all these in. I put all the flour in, which was 3 1/4 cups again. And next it says that you need to make like an indentation in the top so you can put the yeast in, and you need to make sure that when you put the yeast in, that the indentation is like, it's shallow enough where when you put the yeast in, it's not going to touch the wet ingredients. So I'm going to make the indentation, and then we're going to be putting the yeast in, and the yeast is we're putting 2 teaspoons of yeast in the small indentation. So I'm gonna have my mom help film this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right in the top here, we're gonna make us like an indentation, so kind of like a hole, and make sure to make it just shallow enough so like you can put the yeast in, but where it's still not going to be touching any of the other ingredients. And I have my 2 teaspoons of yeast, and I'm just gonna pour it in there. And the yeast looks like sand. I'm just going to put that in, and I'm just gonna lift it in here, and then put it in here. It's kind of hard to get it like right where it needs to go. Okay, and then close it down. Make sure it's like all the way down, and then we're gonna click it on basic because that's the recipe we did. Sorry for my flowery hands. Then we want it on light bread, and then we're just gonna click start. So as you can see, it's kneading. I can kind of show you. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see that, so that's cool. So it's gonna like kind of mix it all by itself. And then we're gonna come back in a little bit, like when it's all done stuff, and I'll show you guys how it turned out and if it turned out good. excited. Look how cute my doggos look with their winter coats on. Like Cedar's has a hood on it. Here, Cedar, put your hood on. And he looks so cute in it. Okay, put it in. He doesn't like it, but he looks adorable. And so does Calvin. He has his pink coat on. And they just look so cute with their coats. They're just done, and it looks like that. So, now we're gonna like pull it out of the pan. Or like, I don't know what it's called, this thing. How do we get it out though? Oh, I need two. That's okay. Oh my gosh. What is their hole in it?
That can go back here.
Why does the top look so white? I think it turned out right. And my mom says yes. And then
It smells good.
it does smell good. It's making the whole house smell good. And Cedar looks very interested in it too, so it must be good. Right, Cedar? So thanks for watching my video, and I would call this not a fail because I don't think it failed. But thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe at the red button below, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye. Now I'm gonna try it, and I put butter on it. I think it tastes pretty good. I think it tastes better than regular bread. So you guys should like try this recipe, or if you have one of these, or one of your family members has it, you should ask to borrow it because it works and it's really good.